Okay, great. Right, so if you have your little ball handy, your small ball handy, or firm cushion or whatever, or like I said there, if you don't have anything suitable, you can just do the exercises with nothing as well. So don't worry, don't be going out and buying things unless you want to. Saying that though, these wee balls are not expensive. You can pick them up on Amazon or Decathlon for about a £5 or £7 or something, and they are quite nice. Okay, so standing with your feet hip width apart, we'll just do a few wee rolls backwards of the shoulders, get ourselves standing nice and upright, thinking about the breath as well, so breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. When you breathe out, think about drawing the belly button back and in towards your spine. Good, then a nice breath in, shoulders back, and on your out breath, just come down into a nice roll down, rolling out your spine, feeling a nice stretch across the lower back, and a little bit of a stretch down the back of the legs. And then slowly curl yourself back to upright, and roll the shoulders back. We'll do 2 more of those. Exhale, roll yourself down. Allowing a little bend in the knees. It's more about stretching out your spine than stretching the backs of the legs. And then another exhale to lift yourself back to upright. Breathe in, shoulders back. And one more exhale, round, shoulders, roll your spine down. Good. And then roll to stand back upright. Lovely. Okay, then if you get your wee ball, we're just going to put it in between the thighs, so just above the knees. Okay, and then have your feet about hip width apart. Okay, so if your ball's too, firm, and somebody there's using a football, so if you're finding that it's making your legs go too wide, you can just do normal squats without. Okay, so shoulders back, nice breath in, and then put your hands on your hips, and on your exhale, come down into a squat, on your inhale, and then exhale to push back up. Got all confused with my breathing there. Okay, breathe in, coming down, and breathe out, push up. Good, so let's keep the shoulders down, away from the ears, and push up. Squeeze into your glutes when you rise. Breathe in, down, breathe out, coming up. Good. In and out. In and out. Little squeeze of the thighs onto the ball when you stand as well. Good. Still being mindful of the shoulders, keeping them down, away from the ears. Good, 2 more. Lovely. Now come down and hold this squat position, shoulders down, and do 5 little squeezes of the thighs onto the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push back up to stand. Good, we'll do that again. Come down, 5 little pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push back up to stand. Good, go down again. And 5 pulses, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, push back up. We're doing it twice more, okay? Come down, 5 little squeezes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push back up. Good, last time. Down and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back up. Good, well done. Okay, now just shake out the legs. And we're going to come down then onto our hands and knees. So nice standing up, tall shoulders back, breath in. And then on your out breath, roll yourself down and just come down onto your hands and your knees. Okay, good. Now we're going to put the ball behind the knee of the left leg, okay? So you're kind of squeezing a little bit to hold the ball in position. So this is where if your ball is really, it's quite nice to have it nice and soft and squishy. Otherwise it can be very difficult to hold it in position. Okay, so with your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, we're going to lift and lower this left leg. Okay, so lifting on the exhale, take a breath in, and then on the exhale, lift and lower. Good, up and down, up and down. Good, we're going up to 10, that's 5. Try to keep your hip bones facing down, so you're not rotating too much over to the right hand side. Okay, now lift it up and hold it there, and then 5 little squeezes of calf towards hamstring. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. We're going to do that 4 more times, okay? Nice breath in, then exhale, lift, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Exhale, lift, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. 2 more times. Exhale, lift, and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Last time, lift and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Brilliant. Okay, then we have to do the same on the other side. So if you pop the ball in behind the knee of the right leg, hands underneath your shoulders. Good. And then nice breath in. And on your exhale, lift and lower. Good. We're doing 10 lift and lowers. Lifting on the exhale. And not fully resting the knee down in between the lifts. Again, thinking about your hip bones, trying to keep the hips facing down towards the floor. So not too much rotation in the pelvis. Not any at all if you can manage it. 3 more. Good. Okay, good. Now we're going to do 5 where we lift and do the 5 little pulses. Okay, so nice breath in and then breathe out. Lift and then pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And lower. Breathe in and exhale. Lift and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Brilliant. And again, exhale, lift and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. And again, up and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. And then one more. Exhale, up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Well done. Okay, take the ball away and just bring your toes together, knees apart, and just push back, pushing the bum down towards the heels, and just stretch out the glutes and the lower back a little for a moment. Lovely. Great. And then we're going to come down into a seated position with the ball in between our knees, or in between your thighs. Okay. Good. So sitting up nice and tall, a little bit of tension from each leg onto the ball, so a little bit of pressure. Keep your hands in behind the knees if you need to, or extend the arms. We're just going to go into some half rollbacks. Okay, so nice breath in, and then on your out breath, lead with the pelvis. Start to roll your spine down. Pause here for your inhale, and then exhale. Sit yourself back up again and breathe in to realign and restack the spine. Exhale. Lean back. Still applying nice pressure onto the ball with each leg. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit yourself back up. And inhale, reset. Good. Keep on going. Squeeze as you exhale. Pause. Breathe in. And then exhale. Squeezing as you sit back up, and restack, reset. Good. Exhale, roll back. Pause, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze, sit back up. And re-straighten. Good. Exhale, lower, squeezing, breathe in. And then breathe out, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And restack. Good. Now we're going to let ourselves go the whole way down. So breathing out, lower your body the whole way down. And lastly, your head and your shoulders. Now keep the ball where it is and just bring your feet a little closer in towards the bum. So your knees are pointing up towards the ceiling. And we're going to go into some shoulder bridge. So again, breathe in to prepare. And then on your exhale, applying a little bit of pressure from each knee onto the ball, tilt the pelvis back, squeeze into your glutes, and peel your spine up off the floor into your shoulder bridge. Good. Hold here for an inhale, and then exhale, lower your spine back down again. Great. Breathe in, reset. Breathe out, tilt, squeeze knees, squeeze glutes. Lift lower section, middle section of your spine lifts off the floor, but your shoulders are still connected, obviously, and your feet hold at the top for your breath in, and then breathe out, lower yourself back down, feeling each section reconnect. Good. Okay, 3 more. Exhale, tilt, roll, and lift. Breathing in, and exhale to lower. Applying a little bit of pressure onto the ball. Good. Breathe in, release. 2 more. Exhale. Squeeze the knees. That helps you to squeeze the glutes more. Lovely. Breathe in at the top. And breathe out to lower. Good. 1 more, just like this. Exhale. Squeeze, roll, and lift. Hold. Breathe in. And exhale to lower. Good. You might have guessed what might be coming next. We're going to do 5 where we lift, hold, and squeeze for 5. Okay, so take your breath in, and on your exhale, tilt, lift. Now holding the hips in this raised position, we do 5 pulse squeezes onto the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. See if you can keep that tension on until your hips and glutes reconnect with the ground. Good. Breathe in, Breathe out, tilt and lift. Hold in the raised position and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep squeezing if you can as you lower back down. Good. Feeling each section of your spine reconnect. Good. Breathe in and out to lift. Hold in the raised position and squeeze 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squeeze if you can and lower spine back down. Good. Twice more. Exhale, tilt back and lift. Hold in this position as you squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And lower back down. And one more. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out. Roll and lift. Hold at the top and squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Brilliant. Well done. Okay. Just put the ball down for a moment. Give your knees a little hug into your tummy or chest. And maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Just to massage out that lower spine. Lovely. Okay. Now again, small ball is optional for the next exercise. We're going to try and straighten our legs up towards the ceiling. If you need a bend in the knees, that's fine. If you do need quite a big bend in the knees, you might find the ball idea a little bit too difficult. So just judge this for yourself. If you're able to have your legs straight, I want you to put the ball onto your shins and your hands resting on the ball. Now take a breath in, and on your exhale, we're just going to roll the ball up towards the feet as we lift our head and our shoulders up off the floor. Good, then breathe in to lower. So if your knees are really bent, you might prefer just to reach up with your hands and forget about trying to roll the ball up the legs. It only really works well, if you're able to have the legs pretty straight. Lifting on your exhale and releasing on your inhale. So I'll just show you what I mean without the ball. If your legs are bent, where you just lift and lower, reaching the arms up towards the toes. I'm not expecting anybody to actually touch their toes, but by all means, if you can, feel free. Good. Back to with the ball. Lovely. And release. Good, about 3 more. Lovely, thinking about that belly button tightening and flattening as you lift your head and shoulders. Okay, great. So now we're going to do, again, just relax everything for a moment while I explain. I'll maybe just show you the 2 options. So option 1 is with the legs straight. We come up and lift, and then it's a little pressure, so you're pressing the legs back towards the arms, which are resisting, so you're squeezing the ball from both your legs and your hands. We'll do that 5 times. If that's too much for you with the legs, what you can just do is come up and do 5 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So take your pick. And if you need a hand behind the head to support the neck, then do that as well, okay? All right, so if you can, legs are straight, ball resting on your shins. Take a big breath in, and then on your exhale, lift up, stay raised, and pulse 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good, lift up again. And pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. 3 more times. Exhale, lift, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Good. Exhale, lift, pulse 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And last time, exhale up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Whew, well done. Put the wee ball down. Give the knees a nice hug in again. And then from here, we're going to roll over onto our side. Okay, so whichever side is easiest for you to get to first is fine. So lying either propped up on your elbow or flat out on your resting arm, put the ball in between your thighs again. Okay, legs are straight, so you have ankles, knees, hips and shoulders all in a lovely straight line. Your free hand is resting on the floor to support you. Quick time check here, we're okay. All right, so take a breath in, and then on your out breath, exhale, lift both legs in this torpedo up off the floor. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Good. Brilliant. Trying to lift the legs as high as you can manage so that you start to feel this a little bit in the waist area of that upper side. Good. Moving slowly and with control. Good. 3 more. Lovely. 1 more. Okay, now you know what's coming. We're doing our lift, hold and pulse. So exhale, lift the 2 legs up, hold them in this lifted position and squeeze 5 times onto the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. If you don't have a ball, you can just lift the legs and kind of squeeze them in towards each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Good. 3 more times. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner thighs, hopefully really feeling this. 2 more times. Lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Last time. Exhale up and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Brilliant. Just quickly, before we go over onto the other side, put the ball in behind the knee of that top leg. And we're just going to do some nice big circles of the hip. So we'll do 5 in one direction, and then 5 in the other direction. Trying to keep the ball in behind the knee. Good. Just making the circle as big as you can manage. Change direction of your circle now. Good. Brilliant. Really trying to hold the ball in that position. Lovely. Okay, good. Now we're going to roll over and do all of that on the other side. So starting with the ball in between your thighs. Propped up on your elbow or lying flat on the arm, elbow or shoulders, hips, knees and ankles all in a nice straight line. Take your breath in, and then on your out breath, lift and lower. Good. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And release. Hopefully feeling it in the waist of your upper side again as we start to work into our obliques. Good. Good. 3 more of these. Exhale up and down. Last one. Brilliant. Now 5 times lift, hold, and pulse for 5. Okay, so breathe in and then exhale up, hold, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. Brilliant. Exhale, lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and lower. Good. And again, exhale, lift and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. 2 more. Exhale up, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner thighs on fire. Good. Exhale up. And last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Now put the ball in behind the knee and start into your circles. 5 in one direction. 1, nice and big if you can manage. Good. 4 and 5. Good. Now change the direction of your circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Okay, take the ball away. Maybe roll over onto your back. And we'll just finish with a little hug in of your knees. And rocking very gently from side to side. Good. And then putting your hands onto your knees and just drawing nice circles, moving the 2 legs together as one, imagining them kind of super glued together. Lovely. And then change the direction of your circles. Brilliant. Then rest the feet down onto the floor and just concentrate on your breath for the last couple of moments. Settling the body into the floor. Shoulders softening. Brow softening, jaw softening. And just feeling the movement in the body underneath your hands. With each breath in and each breath out. And then for your final 3 breaths, just really trying to concentrate on making your exhale longer than your inhale. Lovely. And then in your own time, whenever you feel ready, just allowing the eyes to open again if they were closed, and coming back to your normal seated position. So that's your session finished for tonight. And just press stop.